Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you happen to be. Welcome back for episode 7 of our solo world playthrough with no mods on the new update 12. So, once the game loads, because I forgot to start loading it, small mistake, we will get to doing some more tree cutting. And if we have the figure out where our dirt needs to come from, we will plant some more trees in for cedars, as you've seen in the end of the last episode, where we were planning on or looking at the yield potential for cedars. So we will get to more tree chopping, both cedars and birches and oaks, to get the softwood for regular hewn or dowel rods, and the oaks and birches to make the hardwood hewn for the house. So now that we have the game loaded, get the title screen off. And yes, as you see, I was standing in the exact same spot as when I ended the last episode. So, two things. First, we need our cart. So, we're going to have to go empty it from our previous episode where we were getting our area for the road. So, let's empty our cart. Damn turkeys down here in our tunnel. Shouldn't be. It should be up on ground level. It should not be down in our tunnel. Now let's get our dirt. Figure out where we're dumping it. Actually, since we said we wanted to terraform that area, let's go drop it over there. We really should put doors on our house so that animals can't get inside. Look, miraculously the turkeys disappeared. Pick up the cart. It served its purpose down there. Now it'll serve its purpose here. Alright, so we need to figure out, I think it's this section down here that needs to come up. Let's look at our map again. Rural layers, environmental data, plant group, tree, yield potential, cedar. Okay, yeah, so we're up here at the top. So if we want to stick to the at least the yellow, we can go into so I guess what we'll end up doing is we'll just leave it from here, and we'll end up filling this in and making it all the same height as here. So honestly, if we just go from here, put a couple too high. Yeah, we want to take the cart, come down here. Zoom in on the map. Actually, that's not going to help us any. It's easier to see it this way. Alright, so up towards that. So we want we're going to cut across there. And where's the stopping point over here? Pretty much right there. So if that's there and this is here, up, right there. We'll have to get the clay out, we'll have to get crushed rock, and then drop all this below, depending on what's underneath here. So we'll end up, some of this is solid basalt. Ugh, yuck. I guess we'll be leaving that for then. The crushed we'll dig up. But we'll leave that basalt sit there until we have a better pickaxe. Take out these trees. These will be the first trees we chop out because we're going to have to dig up this dirt. this down. Let's chop that in towards our pit. I have to go get food. I still have a little calories to run. Start chopping trees. This is why you don't want trees right next to each other, because they get stuck in an upright position. You have no idea where they're going to fall. Pickaxe broke. Let's go repair it. Or pickaxe, yeah, pickaxe. Stone axe. Get more cedars chopped down. Another logging XP, or another logging level. We're up to 6. Logging, if I remember right, these are both work in progress. They still have yet to get them to be functional, so there's really no use. If I had to choose between picking up debris by hand costs no calories, or every hit has a chance to destroy the tree stumps and splitting tree trunks immediately, I would probably choose this. Much like the different when I do in mining, I would probably choose the logger's luck over cleanup crew. Much like in mining, for level 6 over here, I choose lucky break over sweeping hand, because even in logging, when you're cleaning up debris, you're still going to have to use the pickaxe or the axe to clean up the debris. So it's not going to matter. You're still going to take the durability on it. You're still going to take calories. Well, you won't have the calories, but you'll have the durability on the axe. With sweeping hand, you have one motion to pick up what you can for the lower amount of calories. I just prefer the lucky break for mining. Let's put it that way. I'd rather not have to hit rocks a second time. You see how much I hate it when I have to do the early aspect for, you know, digging in that tunnel. I hate having to I hit them, and then I have a big rock and 2 little rocks, and I have to break the big one. I so hate it. Come on. Oh, great. It zoomed in somehow. how I got zoomed in. I'm so zoomed in, it's ridiculous. This is gonna mess with me. It's like I'm 2 times looking closer than I should be. It's like I got my face right in front of the thing. And like I said, I don't know how I just did it when I was looking at the skills. Yeah, I really hate the fact that I'm only 18 minutes into this video. So, I'm going to probably... I need to log out and log back in. That's what I need to do. Alright. So, quick aspect. No, that's not going to take... Let me move that over. We're going to put this up just for a moment while I log out to the main menu and then rejoin the game. Alright. Now it's not, I'm not right smack dab in front of my face. Before we go back out there, let's grab food. And while we're here, do 20. Don't have the huckleberries. Or, we got some taro, so we'll do 15. We'll do 16. So we'll have to go get some more taro and some more huckleberries before we go cooking again. See, I'm not planting my face into the tree stump this time. Like I said, I don't know how I did that. Doesn't make any sense. Log landed at my feet, so I couldn't move. Really? Is that just so few hit points? Yeah. So we're just gonna make a brand new one. It's like we just fixed it. So storage, we're gonna throw this in here so we can know where it's at when we go to destroy it. Craft. New stone axe. Need logs. How many did we need for that? 3? 3. Damn it. Get that sprout out of the way. Ought to move the cart over, but the cart's not going to make it all the way to where we want it. No inventory space, so we got 2 inch pulp. So let's put the pulp in here. Down here. We want to pull from here. Pull from here. I can't reach out of the chest. So I guess we'll put it in here. Charred mortar. Almost. We got 100 and... by the time we get to that in the crafts, we'll have picked up more. Oh, shut up, wolf. I missed those over there. So let's go ahead and pick that up. So we're currently working on food, and we're almost done with all the hewn logs that we had queued up. Where you at, Wolfie? You were just chasing me. Yeah. Eat arrows. Come at me, Mr. Wolf, you're gonna eat arrows. Survival. Campfire 3. So that can't. What that survival did is give us lower consumption on our more modern tools and the wooden shovel. Or calorie, reducing the calorie consumption of using the tools, increasing the damage of said modern tools and the stone hammer. Don't know why you have damage increase on modern hammer. Give us a calorie reduction in labor on all the modules. Gave us the ability to carry another kilogram. And decrease the max durability repair penalty to 4%. So we're now. So we have 4% less durability loss from the tool bench, plus whatever sharpening agent we use. Right now it's the coarse stone. Soon it will be the I'm not worried about the 5 kilogram carry. I'd rather have the stomach contents. I'd rather be able to have more food in my stomach than be able to carry a minor 5 kilograms more. So we can get 10 just from items we can wear. Place one down so I can pick up 5. I'm betting we're out of dowel rods. Hewn stopped, and it's not because we don't have the wood, it's because we don't have the dowel rods. Yep. So let's go ahead and do 20. Don't see anything else that way, so we'll pick this one up and go drop this and decide what we're doing. It's my did I change the GUI somehow? Interface scale. I'm gonna bring it down to 70%. Yeah, that works. Alright, so we've finished off everything that we had queued up, so let's get rid of this. Wait, did we have mining 3 yet? Not quite. We're almost there. So we can get tool strength. So limestone will be taken out in one hit. Take care of that. Alright, let's see how many more we need here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 48. Need 48 at least. So let's make 60. Alright, so while that's going, the sooner we get this done, the sooner we can plant cedars and have them start growing again. Cart's full. So let's take these with us. And go ahead and throw them in here. Why do I got a feeling we're out of food in... or... Yep, out of fuel. That's what I figured. make some more chard before long. We'd like to get butchery so that we can maybe make sausages or roasts as our meat source. That'd save us on having to eat so much charred food. Or charred vegetables. And it would also give us our fat and our protein that we're missing in our diet. Alright, so we need to take some of that and then come, yeah, here. Since we did that, we now have some room to pull up this. I know it's not going to be 20 because the crushed rock is heavier than the dirt. See? Yeah, maybe not. Well, that would screw up. Wasted dig. Alright, so that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Alright, Mr. Fox. You wanna come at me? Oh, I missed. Missed again. Go to Fox! Achievement unlocked. Alright, so time to move this closer. So we're not have to walk so far to dump. Yay, broken shovel. Where's the hit points on this shovel? 208. Alright, we're still good. So yeah, we're when we repair, we're down to, see, the table does 20% reduction. Our self improvement has reduced it by 4, so we're now at 16%. And coarse stones are reducing it by another 6. Oh, additional 6% penalty. So we're actually losing 22% every time we're doing it, because our 4 counteracts only 6 of that. Now, if we were using whetstones, we'd actually be losing only 19%. So we'll make whetstones now on the mason's table once we're finished with these. So we'll just go ahead and suck up the usage or the damage that we're doing right now to our tools, because they're cheap tools. Doesn't take much to repair them and all that. Yes, eventually, if you're a newer player, you'll figure out how to go as quick as I just did there. Just a matter of where the wagon is placed versus where you're digging. And knowing when to click. Those mushrooms are still brand new, so we get rid of them. They're nowhere close to full XP. So let's take this stuff over and drop it off into the storage stockpile that is going to be for roads once we get engineering. Ooh, I don't know what I just pushed there, but it zoomed it in. There's a combination of keys, that was for sure. So let's grab this, and we're finishing up filling in this hole, or trying to finish in this hole. So we can start laying, or make a hoe and lay our seeds. Lay our plant seeds. Okay, our wood's done, so we'll go lay the rest of it over there on the other side. Dig these two out. take a dirt over. So we have clay here that we need to remove. Clay there that we need to remove. Looks like some more crushed granite that will have to be moved. Eventually, whatever is above that's 72, so the shadow is the meteor going past the moon. So since this is 72, this is all going to be filled in, much like it was around there. Figure out where our so much like that side is, that will get filled in up to there, and then we'll go higher up here one step. So we'll pull some of that dirt over there. So we'll end up laying, or man, that's really far away. Maybe we'll leave that over there. We'll pull this dirt up though, right here. So this is all level. Get rid of these rocks and put dirt right in place of it. Alright, so let's go over 60. Actually, I only grabbed 30, so we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could pull that one out and replace it with a dirt. Or we'll replace it with wood later. So I need at least 7 to finish off that area. So hewn 7. And that allows us to put dirt on top of that and make it flat. And then we'll figure out what we're going to plant in that spot once we level it all out. Something will be growable there. So we're looking at this spot right here, seeing what we can grow on top of here. Environmental data, plant group, plant yield. So since it's grassland, that means it's got to be wheat, corn, tomatoes, flax, and maybe beets. Beets could be a good possibility. Let's see if anything else comes up a brighter yellow or white. We got corn. It's the same as the beets. Criminy mushrooms can go anywhere in the grasslands, so that's not a big deal. So we'll find some other place to put those. We were looking at... It's not pumpkin, it's not rice. Sunflowers? No, sunflowers are worse. Tomatoes are worse. Wheat. Looks like it's going to be wheat. Wheat is the brightest color. Because it's brighter than beets and it's brighter than corn. Beets and corn are about the same there. Beets has a slight advantage. But we'll probably plant, out of anything that's in the grasslands, it'll probably be wheat. So we'll probably put a wheat field right above it, or right next to the house. We'll come up into here, come around, come down. Maybe come down to here and then come back across. So we finished those. We're not up to the charred mortar yet because we're still working on the last root salad. Alright, so next, now that we have that, we need to... If nothing's running in there, what we want to do then is... No, we're going to need some hardwood. So we're going to need to go chop this oak. And then we'll get back there to birches. And we'll make a hoe and start tilling some soil to plant cedars. So we need to make a wooden hoe. Storage. Come over here, put it in there, with the hoe. That goes there, that goes there. Let's pick up the rest of this oak tree. Alright, so that'll get us 40 hardwood. Actually, we could do a little bit more. Let's go ahead and make a couple of these. We could do one more, I think. No, we just used up those. Let's go ahead and make 2 of these. Go ahead and make 2 more. So we can make 1 more module. So we have no basics right now. They're all queued up. So those, we'll have to make 1 more to get us back to 5. So we got 40 seconds before we queue up 1 more geology basic. So geology basics are pulling from here. Yeah, they're going to pull our sandstone first. Alright, so that gets those 5. That's these 5 right here. And then we can do our basic engineering book that we do not have yet. So we've got carpentry and mason. We're going to pull this, and we're going to stick that over here. So let's start getting that 10% reduction in materials. So since we get 10% reduction, we need to make multiples of 10. So we end up even. So what we will do is go hardwood logs. And we said we were going to be able to do 40. What this is actually going to give us is 72 out of 80. So we'll end up having hardwood left over. So, but it's not enough. We'd need 81 in order to have another 10. Or another 5, I should say. So we'll go ahead and make those. What those are going to do, we're doing those. So we're going to make the corner over there. And then we're going to push this back. It's to give us what we need in order to start pushing this wall back a little bit. And then we'll work on coming out to that right there. Or at least right where my where this one wood is. We'll come out to this point. We'll pull up these. Gonna have to do something. Or no, dumbass. You're gonna go all the way out to there. You're gonna expand the house out to that point. Stupid. So yeah, we'll start with this corner back here and pushing the wall and the corner and that wall. So we'll place the 40 that we're making along here, pull it up, move the wall, pull it up, do the next section, pull it, move it back, pull the inner, lay it down on the outside, pull the inner, lay it on the outside, pull the inner. So we're putting in a sense, we're doubling up the wall and then we're pulling up the interior. so you understand. And we'll go to the point that we have this wall here, so these three will actually stay, because this is the double space opening for whatever we have back that way. But I will see everyone in the next episode, where we start expanding this house a little bit, and we'll get more hardwood to finish the one floor of the house. Hopefully we'll have the basic engineering book researched, which I could probably put on the research table right now. Yes, because we have the space. So we'll do the basic engineering book. It is just missing the 4 research pages, which are now 3. So 2, 3, those will all go in there to the book, and it will take care of the book. So then we'll be able to do basic engineering and get our roads started, so that when we have our roads and using up some of this crushed, we can start laying the ramp that is going to go right here, so that we can take our cart up and down with no problem. And with other ramps, other places, you know, we'll have the ramp that goes from this height that we're standing on down to this height, so that we get into the trees. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. Missed. Headshot. Ah, hit the dirt, hit the clay. Haha! Headshot. That's a wasted arrow. Along with the one that's over this way somewhere. Oh, the 2 right there. So we took out a couple more wolves, so we don't have to worry about them coming and biting us in the ass unexpectedly. Storage, wolves. Wolves are coyotes. Those were coyotes. So we'll get basic engineering. Then we'll probably look at butchery. And I don't know. So we'll figure it out. So I'll see you in episode 8 when we come back. Enjoy your day, your morning, your afternoon, your night, whatever it happens to be for you. And until next time.